I woke up early one morning this week and I looked out the window. It was a beautiful sunny day. The blossom was on the trees, a couple of goldfinches were fluttering around the garden, and the daffodils were springing from the Welsh soil. It could have been any other spring day from the last few years. But of course, it's not like any other year. The world is hugely different than it was only a matter of weeks ago, and very quickly our lives have changed dramatically. As Sandra and I have been adapting to working from home, we've been sidestepping piles of Lego on the floor, dodging footballs kicked in the hallway, and falling over these little characters. Toy Story 4 is our kids' current favourite movie. The film has Woody, the cowboy toy voiced by Tom Hanks, being confined to the wardrobe as a toy that isn't played with anymore. I feel useless, he says. I feel that my purpose has already been fulfilled. But he's not content to sit and wallow. Instead, he forges a new purpose for his life, making sure his owner, little Bonnie, is comforted, cared for and loved by her new favourite toys. And so, despite the seemingly depressing situation he faces, he finds new life. And of course, our faith is about just that, new life. From the creation story in Ezekiel's dry bones in the Old Testament to Jesus' parables and miracles in the Gospels, the gift of new life and new purpose radiates from every page of the Bible. And so we may still be in the season of Lent, but we know that the light of the resurrection illuminates even our darkest times. Most of us have felt disheartened, depressed even over the past few weeks. But there are little signs of this new life all around us. From the wildlife and spring foliage outside my front window to the ways that many of us have started to champion compassion and care in the face of a virus which has the potential to divide and dehumanise. Because of the very different world we're now facing, we're being challenged to find new ways of living out our faith. Like Woody in Toy Story 4, we're having to find a different purpose. So as Christians, we're having to find new ways of bringing God's new life, his hope, his peace, his love to the people all around us. It's been inspiring to witness this in my own community. Despite the darkness of what we're going through, many of you have found new life, new purpose through living out your faith, often in practical ways. The children at our church have been busy drawing pictures and then emailing and texting photographs of their creations to older members of the community. Those who are self-isolating have been phoning friends and family to check in on them or spend time praying for those who are struggling. While those who are not in high-risk groups have been keeping in touch with those who are, and going out to collect groceries or medication for them. And then, of course, there's the teachers, the shop workers, the many NHS staff in our congregation and beyond, who are all selflessly living their lives so as to give new life to others. Sometimes, though, especially if we're self-isolating, our new purpose might simply be to allow people to do things for us. So many of you have done so much for so many people down the years, but perhaps now is the time to allow people to do things for you. Don't hesitate to ask for a phone call. Don't hesitate to ask for help with shopping. Your purpose at this time might simply be to give purpose to those who are offering help. So, despite the difficulties we face, we remember we're part of a living faith, of resurrection, hope and new life. And this will help us find a new purpose in these difficult times. Through doing so, we can be confident that God's light is shining in our darkness, and his promise of new life is giving hope, comfort, and peace to a troubled world.